Hi, I'm Sally Andrews, and today I want to answer the question of how do I begin to heal from a toxic relationship or from a relationship with a narcissistic abuser. So the metaphor that I tend to use with my clients is that when we enter into a relationship with a narcissist or a toxic person, it's like we enter into a game, and we do so freely and willingly and with glee. And off we go, and we're on the pitch and we're running around and we're having a great time playing this game for which we volunteered. Slowly but surely over time, when we're with a narcissist or other toxic personality, we begin to realize that actually we're playing this game on the pitch, but that the other person owns the pitch. And the other person owns the goalposts and moves them randomly at will. And that the other person sets the rules and changes those rules on a whim. And so we find ourselves here on the pitch, and we no longer understand the game that we're playing, and we can never understand the game that we're playing because the other person owns everything about the game. And at this point, we've given away all of our power and find ourselves utterly powerless and hopeless. And the way in which we begin to heal from this relationship is to make the journey off the pitch and up into the stands. Okay, so from up in the stands, we can actually observe with a bird's eye view the game that's being played. Now that requires information and knowledge. You need to be able to spot, there goes a tactic, there goes gaslighting, there goes some hoovering, there goes love bombing, there goes manipulation, coercive control, all the different techniques. But we want to be distanced from it rather than totally enmeshed and entangled and playing this game of which we have no control. When we're up in the stands, we observe it as a game, and we've created both emotional and physical distance from it. I often encourage my clients to use something called narcissistic bingo, which is where you get a bingo card and you write down the core ways in which you have been manipulated by that particular individual, because there's a myriad of different ways. And then you can kind of play bingo in your head. That's going on, that's going on. That achieves the same end, that we disentangle from the game and we put ourselves up here in the stands. Once we've got that emotional and physical distance, and we're no longer being batted about and on a rocky ocean on the big stormy waves, once we're up here, then we can actually begin to regulate. So our nervous system will have taken a hammering from this. Many people indeed leave a relationship with a narcissist with PTSD. Certainly you will have a nervous system that's in a constant state of hypervigilance. You're going to be jangling, looping through fight, flight, freeze, or appease. And there are tools that we can use. Firstly, we come to understand our nervous system. It will have a kind of home away from home, a default position that it will take. And there are tools that we can use to work with that, to comfort ourselves, to self-soothe, and to regulate our nervous system. Once we've got a regulated nervous system, we are in a much better position to get our brain back online. Our thinking brain often goes offline when we've been in these relationships, and we want that back and fully functioning, and we want to be in a state of calm and regulation. And we want to have that distance where we're up in the stands and we can see that there's this game at play. Once we've got all of those things in place, then we really want to explore, how did I attract this relationship in the first place? Is there something that I need to explore through looking through a trauma-informed lens? Was there something that I brought to that? Did I bring codependency? Did I become boundaryless during this relationship? So that I can look at where the source of that lies within me. I can be responsible for that, which gives me access then to do things differently in the future. And we also want to take a trauma-informed lens, and we want to heal all the parts of us that became wounded throughout that relationship, who are now feeling less than we felt before. And that, of course, involves a really good trauma-informed professional. So if that's a journey that you would like to embark on, please drop your email below and set up a free video call with us. We'd love to have a chat with you and see how we can help.